Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dear students. Warmly welcome to the SLIM CDM, the Certificate in Digital Marketing Open Day webinar. The Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing is an apex body for Sri Lankan marketers since back in 1970s. The Marketing Mahagedara, or the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, has incorporated by an Act of Parliament in 1980. The good news is this Marketing Mahagedara is the one and only recognized and has authority to edify the marketing profession in Sri Lanka. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing conducted major events, programs, award ceremonies on a national scale. In 2018 to 19, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing brought down the marketing guru, as we know, Dr. Philip Kotler, to Sri Lanka. And in 2023, they brought down two well-known foreign speakers, and they had very organized marketing program at Galadari premises. In 1 week back, Slim organized the AI workshop, which is well-known speaker in Sri Lanka, and they successfully completed that program as well. The Certificate in Digital Marketing Program, CDM, it's a 3-month course which is designed to equip students with a fundamental of digital marketing and the online communication as well as their ecosystem. The CDM program, which offers an opportunity for students to gain both conceptual as well as practical knowledge in their day-to-day life. The CDM program, which is beneficial for those who are seeking, aspiring to acquire specific knowledge and give abundance of skills in digital marketing, which gives them a big profile and as well as which give a good reputation in the market scale. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman, he is the Vice President for Education and Research. And he awarded and recognized by global recognitions and awards on a global scale. So it's my great pleasure to be in here with us and warmly welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, please warmly welcome Professor Devasiri N. Jayantha for the Certificate in Digital Marketing Open Day webinar.
Yeah, thank you very much, Darshan. A perfect afternoon to all of you, and a warm and heartfelt welcome to the open day of the highly anticipated Certificate in Digital Marketing program conducted by esteemed Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Today, we gather here today at a significant juncture where we celebrate knowledge, aspiration, and also the pursuit of excellence in marketing in our rapidly evolving business landscape. So we stand at a significant juncture in the world of education and business, where the importance of digital marketing is more pronounced than ever before. In this rapidly evolving contemporary world, digital marketing serves as the cornerstone of success, enabling businesses to connect with their audience in ways previously unimaginable. So you made the right choice today by enrolling with the SLIM CDM program, which is the only place here in Sri Lanka where you can obtain 2 qualifications through one examination, which is Digital Marketing Essentials from the world's leading apex body for digital marketing Institute Ireland, and also the Certificate in Digital Marketing from the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So as the person who initiated this collaboration, I am delighted to address in this momentous occasion. So it is my distinct privilege to stand before you today to extend a gracious welcome to this occasion, where we not only celebrate the pursuit of knowledge, aspiration, and also the journey towards excellence, but also recognize the paramount importance of digital marketing in today's global landscape. In our pursuit of knowledge, we are honored to have a remarkable individual whose insights and experience in digital marketing are invaluable. With great pleasure, I warmly welcome Ms. Pemalka Premaratne, Manager Digital and Advertising at the Atlas Auxilia Company Private Limited. Despite her demanding schedule, we are truly privileged that Ms. Pemalka has graciously accepted our invitation to be the main speaker for today's session. Her willingness to share her wisdom with us on this weekend is a kind of a testament of her commitment to nurturing the future of marketing professionals and more specifically, future digital marketing custodians. So our gratitude also extends to our faculty members, including the distinguished Mr. Yashoda Randula, a Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing lecturer. His dedication to imparting knowledge and shaping our minds, and also the students' mindset, is a kind of an inspiration for all of us. A special mention should also be made to our staff who have worked tirelessly to make this inauguration a reality. Let us express our heartfelt appreciation to Ms. Mirini Fonseca, DGM Business Development, and her team, Ms. Hassani, Manager Business School, and also her team, including Ms. Mudita, along with the digital efforts of the marketing team, including Mr. Tivanta, Mr. Dasun, Ms. Sachindra Vijayagunaratna, team Central Operations headed by Ms. Indika, and also team Matara headed by Mrs. Sadeepa and the entire team. So your commitment to this event and the program success is commendable. So I warmly welcome the heart and soul of this occasion, who are the esteemed learning partners who are joining today. You who have chosen to embark on this journey of knowledge and growth by enrolling in the certificate in digital marketing, hold the promise of a brighter future for yourself and also for the industry and also finally for the nation. Your presence here today is a kind of a testament to your dedication and thirst for excellence. Dear learning partners, I also started my career like you through a diploma program, even though I'm one of the youngest professors in finance in Sri Lanka here today. So I started my career in sales and marketing, began with the higher education with a diploma, then higher diploma in marketing, and also postgraduate in marketing in 2007 to 2011 period. So my progress during the past 20 years, that is also a testament to my commitment, trust, teamwork, and dedication to my studies. So you can take me as a live example to showcase that there are ample opportunities for the digital marketing professionals in the future, not only in Sri Lanka, but also beyond Sri Lanka in the region. So as we gather here to celebrate the beginning of this transformative academic journey, so let us embrace the opportunities, let us strive to cultivate a culture of innovation, critical thinking, and ethical leadership within the sphere of digital marketing, which is essential. So together we shall learn, evolve, and contribute to the growth of our industry, understanding that marketing is the bedrock upon which businesses thrive and consumers connect. So last but certainly not least, I appreciate the support rendered by the CEO, the council, and also the executive committee of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing in conducting this most sought after qualification in marketing, which produces future-ready digital marketing professionals for the nation. Once again, a warm welcome to every one of you. So may today's proceedings inspire and empower us to reach new heights of success and knowledge. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Devachiri Njanta, for that great introduction and good welcome for our students as well as our dignitaries for the CDM, the Certificate in Digital Marketing Open Day webinar. Well, so ladies and gentlemen, dear students, she is the manager for digital and advertising for the Atlas Auxilia Private Limited, and she completed her Bachelor of Business in Management, special in Marketing Management from the University of California, and she completed the Chartered Institute of Marketing, CIM. It's good to see you here, ma'am, and very good afternoon. Great pleasure to be here with us, joining with the CDM Open Day webinar. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Pemalka Premaratne for the guest speaker's speech.
Thank you for the lovely introduction, Dasan. I'm unable to share my screen. Could you be able to help me out with that?
Wait, ma'am. Give me 1 second. I'll sort it out.
Sure.
Miss Pemalka, can you just check? Excuse me, Miss Pemalka, am I audible? Hello.
Dasan, am I audible and do you see my screen?
Yes, Miss Pemalka, you're audible and visible. Clear.
Okay, thank you so much. So thank you for the lovely introduction and a very good afternoon to all of you. So first of all, I would like to thank the wonderful team at SLIM for extending their invite for me to address this gathering with inspiring individuals who are embarking on their new journey towards the ever-evolving landscape of digital marketing. And along with this, a warm welcome to these new enthusiasts who are joining the Certificate in Digital Marketing program, which has been organized by SLIM. And I believe all of you are eagerly waiting to join this amazing fraternity in digital marketing, which not only offers career prospects, but also will shape the future in business when the digital age is concerned. So just to give an introduction to myself, to start off with, let me give a background to my educational qualifications. So I attended Visakha Vidyalaya Colombo, and I was lucky enough to get selected to a local university. This is where I got my bachelor's in business management from University of Kelaniya with a first class honors, and along with this I attended to multiple extracurricular activities during my time there. And with this, I also understood the need for having additional professional qualifications, where I understood that I need to make sure that I need to be a suitable candidate when it comes to the job market. Hence, I followed quite a few professional qualifications on the sidelines. So this is where I completed CIMA and SIM along the lines. And currently, I am reading for my master's in business analytics, where I realized that there is growing importance when it comes to data-driven decision making, which is complementing the digital marketing and knowledge and skills that I currently possess. So parallelly, while I made sure that I had the educational qualifications to support my career prospects, towards the fourth year of my bachelor's degree, as a part of my module, I had to complete an internship. So this is where I joined Nestle Lanka PLC. I was working for the function sales and procurement for close to 2 years, and then I made a shift to Unilever Sri Lanka. So this is where I believe, as Sri Lankans, when it comes to particularly the field of marketing, there are a few multinational corporations that we look up to, because we know that they are able to give that full-on experience when a vertical is concerned. So when it came to marketing, I felt like Unilever was the place to be. So I made my transition to Unilever Sri Lanka, where I understood the broader concept of marketing. And in here, I actually got to involve myself in different verticals. And naturally, my passion and my involvement was more towards the projects that had majority involved in digital marketing. So this is where I realized I have a keen interest towards this particular area. So I wanted to make sure I join an organization which is able to provide me with those necessary skills and knowledge to equip myself to become a seasoned digital marketer. So as you know, back in those days, and even now, currently, they do not have an internal digital marketing function at Unilever Sri Lanka. So that is where I transitioned to a company which was able to provide me with that necessary set of skills and knowledge that I wanted. So that place for me was eMarketing Eye. So I joined there 5 years ago. And close to 4 years, I was working there. So during those 4 years, I actually was able to advance my career 4 levels up in the ladder. And when I exited this company, I was a manager in digital marketing. So I joined in as a management trainee for the sole purpose of learning the basics of digital marketing and making sure I had that relevant knowledge that was required, even if I am to apply it elsewhere. So with that, towards last year, I made a shift for the sole purpose of wanting to understand how we apply digital marketing from a client's end. And that is where I'm currently working at Auxilia, where I work in the capacity of a manager in digital marketing. So back in the day, when I was making this decision, when it came to digital marketing, it was not so widely known or had so much of demand. So one, it was quite a task for me to convince my parents that I wanted to pursue a career in digital marketing, because they did not have that expertise in this particular field in order to support me. But given the nature of being so supportive in the decisions that I made, they stood by me. And the second factor being, I always had the passion and the involvement of wanting to learn more. So I realized this is where I want to have my career moving forward. So with this, you might be wondering, what made me make that decision 5 years ago? And what is making me stay in this field and wanting to pursue a career in digital marketing? So as aspiring individuals wanting to select a career in digital marketing, let me give 3 top reasons as to why you need to maybe give a thought as to wanting to pursue a career in digital marketing. So my first top reason would be it's in demand skill set. So currently, if you look into LinkedIn, I'd say, when you look into the broader spectrum of marketing, specifically when it comes to digital marketing, there's so many opportunities that's available now. So it's a matter of making sure that you have the necessary knowledge and the skills to accommodate these roles that's available. And mind you, this is a particular vertical where there is both local and global demand if you have the right skill set to match the requirement. So with the current ongoing trends where a lot of businesses are moving from offline business to online business, they're definitely looking out for individuals who are able to facilitate that transition for the businesses. So this is where you come into play. So make sure through following the CDM program, you make sure that you get that basic knowledge that is definitely required in shaping your career in digital marketing. And then my second reason being, there's diverse career opportunities. I understand when you come from the broader concept of marketing and then wanting to specialize in digital marketing, you might be wondering, now, if I am to specialize in digital marketing, does it narrow down the opportunities that I have? I would gladly like to say, the more you follow this CDM program, you will come to understand that even under digital marketing, you have different areas you can specialize in, depending on the niche you want to apply your skill set to and the area that you have a lot of capacity and the strengths to meet up with. For an example, when it comes to digital marketing, you have areas like paid media, search engine optimization, social media marketing, analytics, and whatnot. Even under this narrowed field of digital marketing, if you consider the broader spectrum of marketing, you do have areas which you can specialize in and add value for a business at any given time. And my last reason being adaptability and continuous learning. So for me personally, when it comes to work, I'm not a person who likes to keep repeating the same set of work every day throughout my career, right? So this is where I realized I need some variety coming to my role that I'm going to manage from time to time. So that is where I realized when it comes to digital marketing, it's constantly evolving. New trends come in, new tools and technologies to play around with. It's always dynamic in nature. So you need to make sure you adapt and keep learning so you are able to accommodate these changes that are coming in to this digital marketing role that you wish to pursue in the future. But again, back in the time when I made this decision, to be very honest, I did not have any professional qualifications that were specializing in digital marketing for me to pursue back then, before joining a job in digital marketing. So whatever the learnings that I learned from digital marketing was from my job itself, and always the online materials that are readily available to support my learning journey as well. So I believe you all have that opportunity to actually be a part of these certified qualifications that's coming along the way, which are offered by certified institutions, which makes your learning journey much more convenient. So as a person who has gone through this entire learning journey, and which I'm still going through, if I were to turn back in time and give you a few propositions from my end to make sure that I will be an assistance in guiding you through the process, these would be my 5 key propositions that I would like to keep with you today. Starting off with, make sure you're learning your basics right. Just like for a strong building, you need a solid foundation. Even for a digital marketer, you need to make sure that you have your basics right. And that is exactly what will be done through the CDM program for you all, where it will be giving you that knowledge to grab that basic understanding you would require moving up the ladder as a digital marketer. Trends come and go. They come for a short period or they're waiting to stay. But all of these trends will always rely on your basics. So make sure your basics are always strong and you have a clear understanding of basics, so you are able to change according to the given circumstances. And it will definitely be building blocks of your expertise, because every concept that you will be learning throughout as a digital marketer will be adding up to your overall proficiency. So you need to make sure, just like in a puzzle, you have your corner pieces and edges, which complete the full picture. So is it when it comes to making sure you get your basics right. And that is definitely going to be your confidence booster. Why am I saying that? So I came from an agency background where I joined eMarketing Eye, and then I shifted to a client's end. So even for me to confidently question an agency, which will be pitching to a client, in that case, that would be me, I am confidently able to question them and challenge them in terms of the propositions that they bring forward to me. Why? Because I have a basic understanding of how the basic principles of digital marketing works. So just make sure during this course of time where you get this exposure towards learning these basics will be the best time for you to make sure that you get that thorough understanding through this particular program. And definitely, when it comes to digital marketing, it's continuous learning, because you see new trends coming in, new tools coming in, new technologies being introduced. You need to make sure that in addition to what you learn on a day-to-day basis, you need to make sure you are on a continuous learning journey, right? So moving on to my second key proposition, get your hands dirty. This is what I have been doing from the time I joined an agency up to the point I'm working as a client, because I want to make sure that I am testing, experimenting whatever the new trends to tools or technologies that come along the way. If you do not keep your mind open to failing, your learning journey becomes slower because you're not willing to explore the unknown. You need to make sure that you're keeping time for experiments and always not relying on what has been tested the most, what works the most, because that's what everyone has tried out. You always need to take that initial step to experiment and try to understand what fits the best when it comes to your business outcomes. So make sure you continuously experiment when it comes to digital marketing and unleash your creativity. So for any business, let's say a business might have a blog, or in general, any business has its own social media profiles. So there could be certain guidelines that you need to adhere when it comes to a particular business or digital assets that's concerned. But when it comes to creativity, there's so many aspects you could play around with, be it your content type, your content formats, your creatives that you're using. Keep testing and see what sort of content to creatives resonate with your audience the most. And that is where you need to tap into more, because your audience is quite engaging when it comes to creatives, to content that resonates with them the most. So keep testing even when it comes to the creativity aspect as well. And you can always learn from reactions. Every like, every comment, every mention, or every share speaks volumes, right? So if your audience is reacting positively or negatively to certain content, to your creatives, you know that these are the types of content to creatives that's working best for you. So you need to make sure you prioritize these sort of elements where you see your audience gets clicking the most. So always make sure you learn from your insights and the reactions that you get through these platforms that you're using on a day-to-day basis. And my third point, take online learning for a spin. So through the CDM program, I'm definitely sure with this esteemed panel of lecturers, you would get that basic knowledge that is definitely required to shape up your digital career as a foundation. But as digital marketers, we are privileged to have so much online resources available out there to keep enhancing our knowledge on a day-to-day basis. So if you look into online courses, if you look at platforms or tools like Google Skillshop, HubSpot Academy, LinkedIn Learning, Meta Advertising, there's so much support out there if you are willing to go through that online learning supporting system to enhance your knowledge, to keep picking on interesting topics that you want to further explore. So make sure you always consider all these alternative ways of making sure that your learning is continuous. And like we always know, we like to always maintain that own scoreboard for us to know where we stand. Similarly, when it comes to our digital space, if you have heard about a tool called the Google Analytics, it allows you to understand how your overall website is performing, right? So So you can understand basis how your audience is reacting. Is my organic content performing better? Is it paid media? Is it referral traffic that's coming? Or is it your direct initiatives that's paying off well? So all of this can be measured in real time when it comes to digital marketing. So don't be afraid, keep exploring, get the support as much as you want from these online resources that's readily available at your fingertips. And make sure you're keeping the adventure alive. So you always need to embrace the curiosity, ask questions. There's so many experienced individuals out there who are willing to provide you with the necessary set of skills and knowledge that's acquired to become a seasoned digital marketer. So don't be afraid, ask questions, clarify your doubts, because new trends come in, new tools come in, and new technologies as a whole are coming to the forefront. So you need to make sure that you question when things are unclear and get proper clarity when it comes to these concepts that you will be learning on a day-to-day basis. And like I said, it's definitely a continuous learning that needs to happen when this ever-evolving landscape of digital marketing is concerned. And as you keep enhancing your knowledge and necessary information that's required as a digital marketer, you need to make sure you're elevating your skill set accordingly as well. The skill set that you have 6 months ago could have to be maybe enhanced or improved moving forward as you go ahead in your digital marketing career. And I also wanted to touch upon maybe like a few drivers that are currently shaping up the digital marketing landscape in 2024. So starting off with, we know that now the customer journey is becoming complex than ever before. And we need to make sure that we are always there to capture the customer at the right time, at the right place, and make sure we provide the necessary offering at a given time so we are able to capture that customer as a part of our customer journey. So this is where you need to make sure you are always utilizing these new channels, new platforms that are coming up. As you know, YouTube Shorts to TikTok are gaining momentum at a very fast pace, and this is simply by organic reach. And you need to make sure whatever these new trends to tools that are coming in are used for your overall digital marketing strategy, so you're able to predict how your customers are engaging on this digital space. So in my opinion, maintaining a full funnel approach starting from awareness to engagement and finally converting by catering to different customer touch points would be the way to go moving forward, because you need to make sure you're available whenever your customer is searching for you digitally. And also, I believe AI is a conversation that has been in the talks for some time recently, with the conversational AIs like ChatGPT becoming a buzzword. But when it came to digital marketing, AI was always present. It's just that we did not give so much focus to this topic as such, as we see a lot of people talking about it now. But I recently joined a workshop that was also conducted by Slim on AI, and I realized there's so much that we could do from AI, even as marketers. And I believe we should be open to explore these new technologies when it comes to digital marketing, because that is where we are able to actually take use of these new changes coming into the digital space. If you look into certain advancement like platforms like in Google Ads and Meta, You see in Google Ads, you have certain campaign types like Performance Max, and recently they launched the Demand Gen campaigns. These are all using machine learning as opposed to manual bidding techniques that we've been using all this time. So even if you look at the Meta platform, they're using Advantage Plus options that's available. So this allows you to cater to your audience the content, to the creatives that they're willing to explore and try to be open to, right? So by using these particular tools, which are mostly used based on machine learning algorithms, we are able to understand how our customer behaves on the digital landscape without having to make much effort, because the machines are doing the work for us. So why not use these effectively in strategizing when it comes to digital marketing? So these are some of the trends that we've seen recently. So what I'm trying to say here is even that when it comes to digital marketing, it's a continuous learning process. So what I've mentioned here could also be enhanced or keep improving in the months to come. So you always need to be open when it comes to digital marketing, to be willing to explore and try out new trends to tools, and make sure you're always up to date when it comes to your role as a digital marketer. And my last key proposition that I would love to share with you is connect with other digital explorers. There is a community out there that is full of digital marketers, always so welcoming and willing to share their experiences, insights, and knowledge to make sure that everyone is always equipped to serve their customers better. So by being a part of these communities, especially in platforms like LinkedIn, you're always in a continuous conversations. There's new things coming in, and you can always be a part of this community where they'll be always willing to add value to whatever the questions that you might have when it comes to digital marketing. And you can definitely learn from the pros. If you look at all of these online forums, to webinars, to workshops that are being conducted by certified institutions, to online, what they are trying to do is to disseminate this knowledge that they have so that we are able to grasp it and make sure the digital efforts that we put into our business are going to be worthwhile in the short run as well as the longer run. So by staying connected with this digital community, you are able to stay updated with the most ongoing trends, and you are able to stay competitive in the job market as well. So with that, I would like to just summarize these 5 key takeaways, which I would love for you all to keep in mind, so that throughout this journey, I believe these key takeaways have been instrumental for me even now. When I look at my digital marketing initiatives, I make sure I stick by these takeaways. Make sure you're learning your basics right. That lays your foundation. Get your hands dirty, experiment, and make sure you understand the subject matter well, so you are able to adapt and continuously keep learning on it. And make sure you keep the adventure alive. Stay curious, ask questions, and make sure that you are thorough when it comes to this specific area of expertise. And take online learnings for a spin. You have so much material out there to learn from. Go in detail. If there's a specific area you're so interested in, make sure you deep dive and learn more about it. And make sure you connect with digital explorers out there, because the value addition that they bring is immense. So with that, I would like to conclude my presentation today. So I would like to keep a key message with all of you as I end my speech. I just want you to know that when it comes to digital marketing, it's just not a career choice that you're making, but it's an exciting exploration, rather a journey of providing you with limitless possibilities. So, with this, I would like to wish the best of luck to the aspiring individuals who are taking up the challenge of pursuing a career in digital marketing, and also a very big thank you to the team at Slim for making sure that they are committing towards making sure that they're shaping up the future of the digital landscape. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Marka Premaratna, for that great introduction as well as insights. Then you shared good information with our students, which support us, which assist us to go ahead with the process. Well, ladies and gentlemen, dear students, he's the manager of digital and e-commerce at Reckitt, Sri Lanka. This gentleman completed his master's in business administration from the University of Cardiff Metropolitan. Currently, he shares his knowledge and as well as his experience with the next generation in our country, especially those who are inspiring to gain digital marketing knowledge. Very good afternoon, sir. It's great pleasure to join here with us for the CDM Open Day webinar, and thank you for accepting our invitation as a lecturer. So, ladies and gentlemen, please warmly welcome Mr. Randula De Silva for the lecture speech.
Thanks, Dasun.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Dasun. Thanks a lot for that introduction. Yeah, so good afternoon to everyone. As the gentleman Dasun mentioned, I'm Randula, and most probably I'll be seeing you in some of the modules. I do normally 2 modules, on and off, 2 modules in this CDM program, and this is my second year actually with Slim, going through this entire module. So let me welcome all of you again by commending for selecting a program of this nature, CDM, because definitely it says it's quite obvious that you are interested in following a career in digital marketing. Maybe you just want to upskill yourself, you just want to learn about digital. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, you want to run your own business and get the support of digital. So whatever that reason is, it's obvious that you are into digital marketing, and you have selected a very valuable program because, as I mentioned, I've been conducting modules, lectures, and assignment briefings for the past 2 years. And what I've seen is the content and the areas that we cover on this module, on this entire program, is quite beneficial. So with that, that's why I wanted to commend you, because you have made a very wise decision. Why I say that? Let me give you an example. So when I started my career, it was not purely in digital. Just like the guest speaker, Miss Pemalka mentioned, she too from a marketing background. So it was the same with me as well. It was in 2013. I was a marketing executive at a very similar institute. You might know CIPM. That was when the Facebook was on the rise. We had, I think, Twitter and then Facebook. LinkedIn was there somewhere. It was not that popular. So then only the Facebook was on the rise, as in the advertising part of it. So I was just a newbie who joined a new company. So I wanted to impress my bosses, and I had that energy to explore new things and all that. So I noticed that there were certain other companies who were doing digital, who were doing advertising. They didn't even have this term called digital marketing back then in Sri Lanka, probably not in other markets. But so I too was curious, and so how I learned how to advertise on Facebook, it's quite ironic, I would say. There was a guidebook which I could download from Facebook Help itself. It was a PDF. It had some 150 pages in it, if I recall it correctly. I downloaded it and I took a printout. So it's quite ironic. I And the first lesson in digital, it was self-study, in a from a printed material, which is quite ironic. So why I wanted to bring that example was when we started our careers, and also as Ms. Pemaka mentioned, it's the same case for her. We never had the opportunity of uh, following a very structured uh, program to learn about digital marketing, be it digital marketing, be it new age marketing, whatever you want to call it. We never had a structured program in this market to learn about digital. It was always from the experience that we get from our workplace, whatever the experiments that we did. So luckily for me, after IPM, after my first job, I got the chance to join one of the leading digital agencies, and the business head was a pioneer in the industry. So he was my mentor, and from him, I learned a lot. From working on actual accounts, I learned a lot. Used to manage Nestle accounts, so that was I would say there was a huge wealth of knowledge that I gathered by working with those um big accounts as an agency person, and now I'm on the client side. So that was purely for us. We had to get our hands dirty. We had to do it, trial, error, then learn, unlearn. So it was always like a very on the go process for us. We were put at the deep end. I mean, there was no other choice for us. But for you, it's not the case. You have a, I mean, yes, I'm not here to like boast about Slim. Slim has these very specifically built structured programs. Also, there are other programs out there as well. But the point that I want to highlight is that you have more opportunities. Structured programs like this, and also, as the guest speaker very correctly mentioned, there are other online platforms that you can refer to upskill your technical skills, I would say. So like that, you have a pool of a massive pool of opportunities, and you have made a very wise decision by you know uh, making the choice of following a very well structured program, and this will be your stepping stone into the digital. So having said that, let me tell you one thing that you will be hearing from me like over time. Like it will be, I will sound like a broken record. I will be saying this if you meet me at one or two modules, maybe at an assignment briefing stage. I'll be repeating this over and over again. So digital marketing, yes, the term is digital marketing, but it is simply you have to divide it into. I mean, you have to dissect it. It's just simply you do marketing in a digital world. So the basics of it, basics fundamentals of marketing still applies. How you do it, where you do it, to whom you are doing, to whom you anticipate and fulfill those needs. So that's the marketing definition that goes. So that definition stays, that basics, fundamentals of marketing stays. What has changed for you if you want to become a digital marketer? What you'll have to excel would be to know how to do marketing in a digital world. Because now the content consumption to purchasing behavior to everything has been drastically changed by this whole innovation type that we are in. So there are AI coming in. I mean, now AI, anyone has access to AI, so anyone can create an assignment, which I don't recommend. So you can make a thesis. So now everything has changed, but the fundamentals of marketing will remain the same, and you will do marketing for, you will excel. You will excel how to do marketing in a digital world. So from that, something that I want to touch upon would be this. Actually, was very well put out there by our guest speaker as well. This course will ensure that you get the fundamentals, basics. You will get those very well into your heads. So that's something that you will have to keep in your mind. Because see, as this has been repeated, I'm repeating actually, the technology changes. The ad, let's say, I'll just take an example, not to complicate things for you, but I'm just saying an interface of let's say an ad manager, let's say Facebook ad manager, that will change within a year's time. You will never know. So that's nothing hard and fast here. So for a fact, let's say you learned about how to run a performance campaign, and that knowledge will not remain the same. How to do will not remain the same. There will be so many changes coming in. So you will always have to upskill. You will always have to be updated. So you can't just say, okay, I did my CDM, I did my next diploma. So I know everything about digital, because digital is not like that. So from these type of structured programs, what we as lecturers, what Slim as the facilitators try to, uh, you know, try to achieve would be to give the students the fundamental knowledge of what is digital marketing, how you should do digital marketing, to whom you should do digital marketing. So those basics, because see, the moment you grasp those, basics, your foundation, your fundamentals, right? You have a very solid base. So it's just a matter of doing online courses, going through ad managers, platforms, ad interfaces, checking out what are the updates. It's just a matter of updating yourself. You don't have to learn anything new. You just have to see, okay, how to change it. If that's only doable if you get your fundamentals right. So having said that, this program, as I mentioned, it's a certificate. So it's your stepping stone into the whole digital marketing, let's say the industry, or the, let's call it the industry. So this program will have five modules. Mudita, who's our coordinator, she'll take you through each and every one of those and give you a very brief intro into how the each of these modules works and how the program is structured. But I just want to touch upon the modules that you're going to have. You'll start with introduction to social media, introduction to digital marketing, where you get you will be taken through an overall picture, and then you get search engine marketing. So that's one of the key, core components of any digital marketing, call it strategy, plan, campaign, whatever. So for anything you want to do on digital, anything related to doing marketing in digital, search engine marketing will always be a key component, because that's where actually the whole internet advertising, whole digital advertising started back then. So that's your second module. So keep in mind, I mean, this is one of the most important modules. You have a very good resource who conducts it. So keep in mind, this will be very critical for you. So put everything into your head. And then you get the third module, which is social media marketing. Where you talk about the usual and how to use advertising, social media advertising. You look at the ads manager and all that. And then you have analytics. Ispemalka touched that area as well, like she covered that area as well. So analytics is key for you to be, because that's analytics, access to those analytics, be it Google, whatever, will make a massive difference. That's how we differentiate ourselves from, the traditional way of marketing from digital. So we always have, real-time access. We know how consumers behave when they come to one of our assets, when they visit our assets, from where did they come. So like the guest speaker very correctly mentioned, that will be a key component. And keep in your minds that fourth module, which is introduction to analytics, will be another key thing for you to follow. And the fifth one will be very, very interesting, I would say. It's about online reputation and crisis management. So those five are the modules. So as I mentioned previously, this program, five modules have been structured in order for you to get the fundamentals right. So as a person who has been in the industry for now almost 10 plus years, these five areas covers like a vast of the majority, 99% of what digital marketing is. So go through these modules, take it to your heart, take it to your brains. You will, if you do it correctly, if you do a solid job in learning whatever the knowledge that is shared with you, you will know your basics, right? And it's just a matter of upgrading yourself after that. So that, and I will actually, with that, I will conclude, but mentioning a couple of points that you will have to keep in your heads while going through the modules, while going through this program as a lecturer. So the first things, and the most, it will be like the rule of thumb: foundations, basics, like fundamentals. You will have to learn. You'll have to learn why you are doing this. You'll have to learn how you are doing this and to whom you are doing this. So these fundamentals, keep it in your mind. Always when you are going through slides, try to, get that basic knowledge into you. How to do it, I mean, how to set up an ad. Yes, it is important, but it will change. It will change over time. But if you get why you are doing this, that logical type of thinking, if you get it into your head, it's again building upon that. You just have to keep on upgrading. And then the other thing, there will be both theory and exercises when it comes to advertising, social media advertising, how to do it and all that. So lecturers will take you through how to set up ad campaign, how to look at analytics. So like that, there will be certain exercises as well. So one major thing that I would love to request from you as a lecturer would be to keep on asking questions, because yes, as a nation, we do not do that. Even I'm guilty of that. Even when I take part in certain forums, I don't go to ask questions unless it's critical. But try to keep on asking questions, because see, end of the day, you are here to learn. You are paid. You are investing a lot of time. You are investing a lot of effort and money behind this. So keep on asking questions. The more you ask questions, the better the discussion would be. There will be so many things that even the lecturers might not know. Who knows? Because as I said, it's an ever-changing environment. There are new updates coming in every hour or so. So keep on asking questions. Try to get as much as knowledge as possible from those resource panel that you will be facilitated with. So those are the things that I would love to request from you. So yeah, with that, I will conclude my message. So I just again let me congratulate you for making the right decision, for following a very well structured program, and I hope to see you soon, maybe in a module, maybe in an assignment briefing, and I wish you all the best. Keep those pointers in your mind. Over to you, Dasu.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Randall Sidi Silva, for that great introduction and the information and the insights as well that you have shared with our students with the CDM Open Day webinar. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this good time to give that opportunity for the program brief. So I would like to warmly invite the executive at Slim Business School at Kitulwatta, Miss Mudita Khandambi, for the program brief. Good afternoon, Miss Mudita.
Hi, good afternoon. So thank you. Just wait, I'll share my screen first.
Okay.
I think I'm visible, right? Dasun, am I visible?
Yes, Mudita, you are visible. Yeah,
Okay,
screen was visible. You can
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, all. On behalf of Slim Business School, I would like to warmly welcome you again for the inauguration of Certificate in Digital Marketing program. So this is the first intake in 2024. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Mudita Khandambi, the program coordinator of CDM program. Okay, here I would like to take you through some important details about this program. First, let me talk about the registration process. Once you are registered in Certificate in Digital Marketing program, you will need to submit us a scanned copy of NIC and scanned copies of your education certificates. All the registered students are informed to submit these documents to the learning management system. The LMS access will be given to you in due course, and we will notify on the same via email. So let me quickly guide you on that. Okay, first you have to log in into our LMS through the website once we provide you all the usernames and passwords. Once you log in, you will see your intake as CGM1 2024 and you need to click on the view intake. Then you may direct to this interface and there you need to find intake documentation. After that, you can see the required documents and you may upload them respectively. The documents that you upload will be verified by the backend. A detailed guideline on the usage of LMS will be provided with the login credentials in due course. Okay, learning sessions about the coaching. The learning sessions will be usually held on every Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. via MS Teams, and the class joining links will be shared with all the students via email. The classes will be commencing on 11th February 2024. Actually, this is the class timetable for CDM 124. We will share the class schedule with all the registered students at the class commencement, and all the students are requested to follow the program timetable. Okay, if I mention some key facts about the certificate in digital marketing program, the duration will be only 4 months and the program will be conducted in English media. We have planned to conduct the whole program online via MS Teams. So Slim will provide you the Slim LMS access to make your learning effective and easy. Now I'm going to explain the curriculum of the CDM program. The Certificate in Digital Marketing program consists of 6 modules, namely an introduction to digital marketing, search engine marketing and optimization, content marketing, social marketing, introduction to analytics, and online reputation management and crisis management. So with the 6 modules, this program has been designed to expect many learning outcomes at the completion of the program. Some of them are demonstrate an understanding of digital marketing landscape of Sri Lanka versus global and online consumers behavior, an understanding of the tools and techniques of SEM and SEO, an understanding of content marketing and content creation tools, and world of social media and analyze different aspects of social media marketing and social media management, explore the concepts of web, online marketing, and social analytics tools and illustrate their use. And finally, the overview of online reputation management. The assignment criteria will be in 2 ways. There is a case study based group assignment and online examination. The group case study will over 30% of the final grading and the online examination will cover 70% of the final result. The assignment, so about the grading, okay, let me talk about the grading. So about the grading system, you will be awarded the grade according to your total mark, gaining each of the above evaluation components. Students who score above 75 marks will be awarded a merit pass, and students who score between 74 to 65 will be awarded a good pass, and 64 to 40 will be an ordinary pass. If I discuss more on the group assignment, Slim will divide you into groups and students are expected to work on the assignment as per the guidelines. So the assignment will be released via the Slim LMS on 16th April 2024 and the assignment briefing will be on 21st April 2024. So if any of these will change, we'll let you know via mail. So the assignment submission will be on 9th June 2024. All the guidelines regarding the assignment will be provided to the students in due course. Let me talk about the final examination. So it will be held on 23rd June 2024 from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. as an online examination. Further, the Slim Library is now open for all students. You may use the library facility for your study purposes. As shown here, the library is open from Monday to Thursday from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and in the weekends from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. The library will be remain closed on Fridays, Fridays, and other special holidays. So if you need any more details, you can contact Mr. Gayan. So his contact is also mentioned in here. So this is the program handbook for CDM program, and this will carry all the important details you need to know about the certificate in digital marketing program. All the students are requested to read the program handbook very carefully. So we will share the e-copy of the program handbook at the class commencement. Slim will communicate with the students mostly via email, and students are requested to provide an accessible email addresses and check your emails on regular basis. So students can also contact Slim for any inquiry regarding the program. If you have registered in the Colombo Slim Business School, you may email to cdm@slim.edu.lk. Also, you may contact me via note 70-366-2177. Students who are registered in Candy Slim Business School may contact Ms. Dilukshi, and students who registered in Matra Slim Business School may contact Mr. Akila. Their contact numbers also given here, so you can note them down and contact them at any point that you want to clarify anything regarding the certificate in digital marketing program. For any concerns during your study period at Slim, you may contact the business school manager, Ms. Hassani Vimansa. Her email address is hassani.w@slim.lk, and the contact number is 070-378-0090. And also, as you you may contact Slim Student Counselor Mr. Nagedri Singha through the student@slim.lk, and his contact details also mentioned in here. Once you complete your qualifications, you are invited to the Slim certification ceremony, and you will be awarded at the glamorous ceremony. Finally, I wish you all the best in your future studies and becoming successful marketers in the world of marketing. Thank you very much and have a great evening. Over to you, Dasun.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Mudita Kandambi, for that great introduction and the given program brief for our students, those who are seeking to become a professional certified digital marketers from the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Once again, Professor Devasiri N. Jayanta, Ms. Pemalka Premaratna, Mr. Randula De Silva, Ms. Mudita Kandambi. Dear students, it's a great pleasure to join with the CDM Open Day webinar, which organized by the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Have a great day. Thank you.